Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to Gashi's Comment TV, the Toys Man Black Africa. Kiambu, kuna mvua kubwa sana. Mvua imenyesha na bado inaendelea kunyesha, as you can hear from the outside. I don't know where you are, it is raining, and I hope hii ni mvua ile ambayo inaitwa ya gharika, ukipenda El Nino, which according to the weathermen who have been giving us long information, long prediction, it is going to last all the way to December. Kwa wale ambao wanataka kuanzisha biashara, labda unaweza kuanzisha biashara ya gumboots or umbrellas, and maybe you can make some money. So here, I want us to look at what transpired today when Benny Hinn told the world that the First Lady of Kenya invited her to come and hold a crusade sponsored by the Kenyan government. This was shocking to many of our viewers, and a number of our viewers, a number of our fans kept on asking me to give my input or my take about this move. It is very clear that Kenya is a secular state, and there's a big difference between region and the state. And the Constitution states very clearly that there shall be no state religion, because if he invites a Benny Hinn, now what about the Muslims? What about the pagans who don't confess any faith? What about the Hindus? That is why a state must always remain secular. And the first thing I want to say is that, according to me, the government is trying to divert the attention of Kenyans. Unajua, this thing is very controversial. Unajua sasa jambo ambalo linatokea ni kwamba Wakenya wanalalamika kutokana na bei ya mafuta kuendelea kupanda kila uchao. Wakenya wanalalamika kutokana na gharama ya maisha kuendelea kupanda. Na tumeona watu wengi, many motorists, especially those living around on bordering Tanzania, wakienda kununua mafuta ya petroli kwa sababu kule Tanzania inazimekana bei yake iko chini. Indeed, it is very important to note that almost, I think 79 point something shilling goes to the taxes. Kwa hivyo serikali ndio ambayo inachukua pesa hizi. So what the government is doing is trying to divert the attention of the people, not to discuss the high cost of living. And I think this is something that serikali imepewa mawaidha. You know, the government must keep on receiving advice from its spin doctors, and there are many. Mnawajua hawa wengi, the Kenya Kwanza spin doctors, na wamefanya hivi kimakusudi ili watu wasahau ule mjadala ambao uko pale. And because this is going to happen, because Benny Hinn is an American televangelist, we can only say that the government is diverting our money. The government is diverting people's money. This is actually embezzlement of Kenyan taxpayers' funds. And you cannot tax Kenyans, and you tax all the way to their bloods. You raid their pay slips, you raid their income, you raid them even in supermarket because of VAT, you even raid the borders, everybody. And then you use the same money ati kuita watu kama hawa. We have no problem with the spread of the gospel. But now the fact that you are using public money, the fact that you are inviting somebody from America, ni heri uite ng'ang'a. Sasa ng'ang'a hata kitu asiye bado atahubiri ile neno lake na watu watasikiliza, au watu wengine ambao we have so many televangelists. Maombi ni maombi tu, lakini huwezi ukasema ati Benny Hinn ndiye ambaye atakuja kufanya miujiza ati sijui what. Again, we can only say that Kenyans are being overtaxed. That is the truth of the matter. And when Kenyans are being overtaxed, when Kenyans are feeling the pain, it is not the time to invite televangelists. Because if the control of budget was to be asked, from which kitty is this fund going to come from? Because this man, this televangelist, when he comes here to Kenya, because I strongly believe he's ready to go to either Kasarani or Uhuru Park, I know the government is going to spend almost $1 billion. And this is coming at a time when the government is borrowing heavily from right center everywhere. Wanakopa, watu wanakopa kila kitu. Wanakopa hata wakulima walio mashambani. Wanakopa kutoka benki za ndani na za nje. wanakopa kutoka IMF, wanakopa kila kitu na wanaendelea kukopa. So this is wrong in my view, to invite a televangelist to be sponsored by the government when Kenyans are crying. Again, ladies and gentlemen, it seems that the First Lady is not busy. It seems that when you compare the First Lady, that's Rachel Ruto, when you compare her with Margaret Kenyatta, you see a lot of difference. Margaret Kenyatta, remember with her Beyond Zero campaign, remember how many cases were saved, how many mothers were saved, and the maternal care, and unakumbuka hata zile bill zake alikuwa akikibia, and I remember it was very interesting, and she had a move, she had a course. So it is high time that the government come up with a plan or advise the First Lady to come up with something that is going to touch the lives of Kenyans, something that is going to touch everyone, especially the children and the mothers, the orphans. Afanye hiyo kazi, kwa sasa ikiwa ni mambo ya maombi, I think we will be getting it wrong. The other reason why this man is being invited this time is because William Samoei Ruto is losing support. That is the truth of the matter. Kenya Kwanza is becoming unpopular every day. And now, to use the church is to try to appeal to their emotions. Unajua, William Samoei Ruto used the church to enter Mount Kenya, and he succeeded. And wakati alitumia kanisa, akaenda akapiga kabi pale, especially Murang'a, Kiambu, Nyeri, Nyandarua. Wakati alikuwa anaenda pale, basi kanisa ikaanza kuhubiri kwamba this is the government of God. Na mpaka sasa kuna bado ambao wanaamini ya kwamba hii ni serikali ya Mungu, hii ni serikali ambapo waliketishwa katika kiti cha enzi na Mungu yeye mwenyewe. And you remember Rigathi Gachagua, I remember in one of the in one of the campaign meetings, he told Kenyans that the Church of Christ has a candidate, and that candidate was William Samoei Ruto. So it means the opposite. Then the devil church and also a candidate. So they are trying to repeat the same script. The script that was used to lie to Kenyans. The script that was used to hoodwink Kenyans. The script that has put us where we are today. Because how can you explain this, ladies and gentlemen? Again, when I look at the current situation calls for a country to move forward and try to solve the problems that are facing the country. But you cannot come and just bring somebody who is a televangelist to come and preach to Kenyans, yet we have preachers in Kenya. The fact that the First Lady traveled all the way to New York, because that is what the televangelist was saying, to invite the man, is shocking in my view. It should not have happened in the first place. And I think Parliament is watching, because they are the one that should give the oversight. Then that is my take, ladies and gentlemen. As usual, let us interact through the comment section, and remember to like this video, and you support us, please kindly support us in the best way you know how. Bye bye.